Well, hi Capricorns! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Capricorns, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life for our Capricorns. Look at all these cups. Oh gosh. Okay, Capricorns, let's get started. The overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is feeling worn out, pushed to your wit's end. It's almost like almost reaching the point where it breaks the straw breaks the camel's back sort of energy. But it's like this pole is holding you up. You're not holding it up, but you're still standing. Still standing. So that is the surrounding energy, and we need to find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Page of Cups. This is like an apology offer, an offer of love. Someone like maybe trying to get back in your good graces. This is a card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. So the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups are the two highest energies in this reading. I feel like, well, let me read on. I can tell you more because we do have the Six of Cups next to the Page of Cups. Excuse me. It's really smoky here. And I'm in the Intermountain West, so these fires are coming from California and Washington, I think. And I'm near the Wasatch Mountains, and it's been really smoky for the last few days. I really feel for the people in California and Washington and where all those fires are. But back on subject here for Capricorns, I see a soulmate, okay? There's a soulmate connection here. You might have known them since childhood. You might have known them, you've definitely known them from another lifetime, at least. But this cup here has a flower in it. Now there's a big difference between the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. So the Page of Cups is kind of like an apology because they did something to hurt the love, like. And the Six of Cups is a very sweet love offer with a flower in it. So I feel like there's kind of like an apology and wanting to continue with the relationship and whatever happened, but you're feeling worn out from whatever it is that was going on. The Ace of Cups is next to the Six of Cups. There's a lot of love here. This is up in your highest energy. You really love this soulmate. I think you were just disappointed. And I think that's this energy here where you become very disappointed. And maybe in a spot of not trusting that it will, that this offer here that they're coming in with will actually pan out the way that they, present it to. But there is a lot of love between the two of you. And it is a soulmate relationship that we're talking about. Under the Page of Cups is the Knight of Cups. Yes, they're sincere. They're sincere when they come back with this apology of something they said, something they did. It just, whatever it was, you feel worn out. So I don't think it was the first time, but they're coming back very sincere. Knight of Cups. And this offer that you feel is a Page of Cups is actually a Knight of Cups, and they really do have love for you, and they really do want to continue this relationship. I have the High Priestess on the other side of the Nine of Wands and under the Ace of Cups. This is the card for intuition and knowing in the whole tarot deck. So it's like pulling back that pomegranate curtain, paying attention to what your gut is telling you. And so your intuitions are running really high. And what this tells me is you should follow your intuition on this whole matter, okay? Listen to yourself. Don't ignore what you're telling yourself. So here you are worn out. They're coming in and they want to come back in and your intuitions are running very high. You know there's a lot of love, okay? The High Priestess is a card of knowing too, and it's right below the Ace of Cups. Yes, you know that they love you. You do know that, even though something was going on here, and they're trying to come back in, and they sincerely want to move forward with you. Under the Knight of Cups is the Five of Swords. This is your energy in picking up all these swords of truth and clarity. You're still picking them up. You're still gathering the truth and clarity. And you're looking back at them. And so you haven't got your mind off of them. But you really are still very much interested in all the truth and all the clarity. And I feel like that's coming with this apology. It's right next to the Ten of Cups. This is one of the best cards in the tarot deck. Soulmate card. You're kind of worn out from whatever. It's like it wasn't the first time or something. This is equal exchange of love. Look at all the cups. There's a lot of love in this reading. A lot. This is union between two people. There might be children involved. But this is beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Sunshine and rainbows. I think you miss them. If they've been out of your life because of an argument or something that went down, you do miss them. You can't get your mind off them. They come back in and they want to restart this relationship because the love is really there. I have the Death card, which is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is about leaving the old behind and moving forward. I think you're going to forgive them. I think you're going to leave it behind you and go ahead and move forward. And I think this is what your intuition is going to tell you. And I'll tell you why. It's because of all the love. There is a lot of love here. Let me take out the second half of this reading. It's just like ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year. So there's probably real changes that will take place. They are sincere. Second half of this reading. It's going to tell us a lot more. Capricorns, please. Okay, so Capricorns, we have the Two of Swords up in your highest energy. Yeah, you're like, you're closing yourself off to the soulmate. Your swords are up in self-protection. Your arms are across your heart. And you have a blindfold on. You have been closing yourself off from this person because they put you in this Nine of Wands energy. But no matter how much you close yourself off, this Ace of Cups, the love is still there. That is not going away. I have the Five of Cups next to that. So you're also trying to block the feeling of the spilled cups. So whatever happened, it made you feel unloved, okay? But this is what I call a card of hope, because there's two full cups still behind this figure. So this is why you're feeling worn out. I mean, they had disappointed you, I think more than once, at least, maybe 3 times, because there's 3 spilled cups. But on the back side of the Five of Cups here is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you miss them, and you miss them bad. These are swords of truth and clarity, and no matter how hard you try to block, not thinking about them, not, blocking them from even being a part of your life, they still are. They're way up in your head. These are swords of truth and clarity, and this is on the side of the full cups of love. You know you still love them. You probably don't understand what happened, but they will come in with this sincere apology. You even, feel some guilt or some blame. But whatever it is, it's because the love is still there. So let's keep reading. It has actually been a spiritual lesson. Your guardian angels and your spirit guides, they've been blowing this horn down on you. They've been trying to teach you a spiritual lesson. Part of it is how to listen to your intuition and follow your intuition, okay? Because you can trust your intuition from this reading. It's also under the Two of Swords. So it's about how to defend yourself and block yourself from energies that don't serve you. It's all been a spiritual lesson so that you can enter a new life cycle. And they come back in, and I think they want to offer you a new life cycle. I think they see the light too. And I feel like they're in this spiritual lesson right alongside you. I don't think they're just part of it. I think they're also learning it. And that's why they're coming back sincere this time. They do want to enter a new life cycle with you. And this is right under you, looking at those spilled cups, and you're thinking, oh heck, do I really want to set myself up for this? But it's the love that's going to pull you in, and I can really see that. I have the King of Cups next to the World card. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart, or might be strong in their chart, or around this reading. But this, look at that cup of love you still have. It's huge. It's huge. It's the love that's going to win out in this situation here. Even though they put you through the ringer, the love will win out. You've been pulling back your cup of love for sure, because you've been blocking it. I don't think they've been in your life. I think you've been blocking them from coming in, but they do make it in. They do find their way, and it's like you both learned your spiritual lesson. You both learned the lesson on how to appreciate this grand love that you have for each other. I have the Fool card here under the Judgment card and next to the Death card. I think you're going to take a leap of faith. I think you're going to, jump into the joy of things. I really think, because this is right next to the Death card, leaving the old behind, the Nine of Wands, and moving forward. I think you're going to take a leap of faith. I think you've earned it by learning your spiritual lesson to have another chance. I also have the Moon card right next to the Fool card and right under the World card. This is the card for Pisces. Started out with it could be Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or strong in their chart someplace or around this reading. But the energy of this card is things being exposed, things coming to light, night turning to day. It's like this whole new life cycle, things are going to be revealed. When they come in with this cup, they're going to reveal some things, and I think it's the love. And I think they're going to convince you of the love that they have for you and how much they desire you to be in their life. Next to the Moon is the Star, and the Star is under the King of Cups. Yeah, you've gone through some deep, deep spiritual healing. This is like seeing your own reflection bounce back at you, remembering who you are, what you want from life, what you don't want from life. It's like healing to your bare bones. I think you've been doing this when they come back in. And I think you have healed. You pulled back that cup of love, but you still have it. You haven't given it up. It's like it's glued to your hand. I think even if you tried to throw it away, you couldn't. It's one of those deals. So what I see here so far, I got one more card to take, is they're coming back in sincere. They're coming back in with another way of looking at this relationship and with much more appreciation. And I think they're going to convince you that, and I think you will move forward with them. Right towards the Cups. Let me take out one more card. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, they want to work on this relationship. They want to focus on building on it, on making something out of this relationship. So working on those pentacles, the security, the stability, the groundedness, I think they really want to see how far you guys can take this relationship. I think you're going to end up with this Cups, and I think that's what's on their mind. And I think they really want to focus on it this time. I really, really do. It's right on the Ace of Cups. And it's right on you blocking, not wanting to deal with it, not wanting to work on it, not wanting anything to do with it, but they break through. And there is a new life cycle coming in. You do heal. And, you're going to take your chance. You're going to go ahead and move forward because you're going to follow your intuition. It's the love that wins out in this scenario. So Capricorn, this was your reading. Thank you for watching, Universal Guidance Tarot.